Do you feel that heavy down pressure in your lower belly or pelvis? You're not alone with that. It's actually quite common in pregnancy and a sign that your body is preparing for labor. No, you don't have to just put up with this. In this class, I will guide you to gentle and safe movements to release that pressure, feel lighter, and connect to your body, even if you're in your third trimester. Let's start by finding our place on the mat in comfortable clothes that you can move and breathe in. Take out your mat and let's get started. We'll first want to make sure that we are sitting in a comfortable position. You may want to have a cushion underneath you to create more space from the beginning in your pelvis and in your abdomen for your baby. Make sure you sit with an elongated spine, ground through your sit bones, have your shoulders back and your neck long. Slightly tuck your chin and let's start noticing our breath. You can have your hands open on your knees and let's start to breathe slowly and deeply, because if your breath is deep and slow, your pelvis will follow, softening instead of bracing. So let's start by noticing 5 to 10 breaths here. Breath by breath, allow yourself to arrive and be present in this special time for you and baby. Notice how the inhale inflates your belly and the exhale deflates your belly, hugging your baby slightly in. Two more. And now gently circle your neck 2 or 3 times to each side. Other side. Good. Stretch out your right arm and take your head slightly to the left. Turn your hand upside down and back. Noticing how the stretch in your neck and in your side changes. Wonderful. Once more. And now take that same arm up above your head. Inhale deeply and with the exhale, bend over to the left side. Right. Make sure you stay open in your shoulder. Good. Go back to center. Stretch out your left hand and take your head slightly to the right side. Turning your hand upside down a few times. Noticing that stretch. Breathing softly and gently. Wonderful. Take that arm above your head. Inhale deeply. And with the exhale, bend over to your right side. Be open to your shoulder. And come back to center. Great. From here, let's move into tabletop position. If you feel any pressure in your knees, you're invited to have a cushion underneath them. Make sure we are stable in our hands and shoulders. Keep your hands directly under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, slightly hip-width distance apart. And let's start with cat and cow here. Deep inhale, lift your head, and with the exhale, chin to chest, round your shoulders, and hug your baby in. Inhale, open chest and belly. With the exhale, round to your shoulders and back. Any pose in tabletop relieves the pressure of your baby and belly down on your pelvis and lower back. Wonderful. We're moving our spine to the whole length of it, releasing all of the pressure between your vertebrae. Good. Once more here. Exhale. And now widen your knees. Sit back into child's pose. Stretch out your arms. And rest your palms and forehead on the mat. Notice your body, the stretch in your shoulders, in your upper and lower back, in your hips. Notice the connection between your palms and forehead to the mat, to the earth, and recharge. Good, slowly come up here, again into tabletop, and this time we'll go for slow circles. Again, you inhale when your belly goes down, you exhale when your belly goes up. Slowly, consciously, circle your hips, remove any stiffness, dance with your baby, and know you're allowing your baby to reposition, to be in the perfect position for birth. Good. Other way around. Starting to feel how that pressure on your lower belly, on your hips, is slowly, slowly going away. Wonderful. Good. From here, let's move into a downward facing dog with your legs hip-width distance apart. And keep your knees slightly bent. Push back through your shoulders and start walking your feet. Stretching your calves. This should feel really great. Wonderful. Your calves and pelvic floor muscles work in groups. So whenever you stretch your calves, you're secretly, and by the way, also stretching your pelvic floor and the muscles surrounding your uterus. Wonderful. Okay, let's go down on our knees again. This time we stay high in our hips and walk our hands to the front of the mat, going down on our elbows. Join our palms together over the head. Now, because we're high here in our hips, this pose is really great for releasing pressure in your hips, in your lower back, and just allowing baby also to reposition and engage in a better way in your pelvis. 2 more breaths. And we'll slowly come up again from here. Coming into downward facing dog again. This time we'll not walk our legs, but we'll stay slightly bent in our knees, pushing back through the shoulders, sending the hips high, 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 and feeling a stretch in your coccyx. Wonderful. Slightly and slowly walk your feet toward your hands, and we'll try to come down here in a low squat, Malasana, and we'll move from side to side here, allowing for the stretch to settle. If you're beyond week 30 and your baby is breech and hasn't turned yet, you should prevent from doing this pose, because you could engage the baby in the breech position further into your pelvis, and that's something we don't want to do, so just skip this pose if that's your case. In any other case, we'll find our stretch here, and if you can and feel safe, you could try and have a block and the hips, and see if you feel safe taking up your hands and joining your palms together, maybe pressing your knees with your elbows even further apart. Great. 3 deep breaths here. And we'll slowly come up, vertebra by vertebra, through a forward fold, Uttanasana, and coming up here. Wonderful. So we'll be here with our feet in hip-width distance, and we'll slightly turn our hips in circles, releasing any pressure that might still be in our lower back and our hips. Other way around. Good. Let's go to the front of our mat. Lift our hands up and slowly go down through Uttanasana, forward fold again, bending our knees and making space for baby. Finding the floor and stepping back into a lunge. Again, if you feel any pressure on your knees, have a cushion. And stretch out. Maybe being a bit dynamic, moving around from side to side here could feel really great. Don't forget to breathe, inhale and exhale, allowing for the stretch to be. Great, we'll exchange legs here, sending the left foot back and bringing the right foot next to our hands, stretching out here, moving from side to side, allowing for the stretch to be. Deep inhale and exhale. 3 more breaths. Good. We'll lie on our side for a short Shavasana. You could have a cushion under your head and a block or cushion between your knees to make you more comfortable. And rest for about 1 to 2 minutes here. Watch your breath become slow and steady. Now slowly allow yourself to come back. Jiggle your hands and feet. Lift yourself up into any seated position. I'm sure you can already feel that there is now way more space in your pelvis and in your lower belly. Your baby can feel that too and breathe more easily together with you. If you felt that it helped you, then make sure to subscribe for more videos like this to help you to an easier and healthier pregnancy.